low budget, playing with some ideas. Good morning. Friday, 17th of April. I already went out for a morning walk. There was still frost on the pumpkin, as Mom says. Layers of frost. A little chilly, and I'm still thawing, so I apologize for being all bundled. Starting with this day in history, 1387, the Canterbury Tales. The characters in the Canterbury Tales set off on their pilgrimage to Canterbury Cathedral, and we talked about Thomas à Becket the other day. Connection. 1961, about 1,400 Cuban exiles invaded the Bay of Pigs in an attempt to overthrow Fidel Castro, supported by the United States and the CIA, even though people didn't really know about it at the time. It didn't go well. Nope. 1964, the debut of the Ford Mustang. $2,368 was the base price of the Mustang. And this is worth waiting for. A huge debut in 2011. Brace yourselves. Game of Thrones, it's the Game of Thrones, it's the Game of Thrones, it's the Game of Thrones. If you are an adult and are going to watch Game of Thrones, my biggest recommendation, don't emotionally attach to any character. They will disappoint you. All of them. Every single one. Maybe not Hodor. Love Hodor. Okay, birthdays. 1837, J.P. Morgan was born. He's going to be a financier and a banker. Certain companies like GE, AT&T, Western Union, the Steel Corporation. So for those of you who are utilizing AT&T or FaceTiming with your iPhone on that AT&T network, send a shout out. Thank you to JP Morgan for putting money in that. Actor William Holden, born this day, 1918. 1937, Daffy Duck makes his premiere. And happy birthday also Jennifer Garner and Victoria Posh Beckham. Happy birthday to all of you. All right, so we're going to do this. Oprah and Bill Murray. Oprah Winfrey, Bill Murray. Get my music. We need something poppy. So please remember, pull out a piece of paper. Do this with me. See if you can do it. So here are all of these. I can use IMDb if I want to. I can change my rules at any time. And Oprah to Bill Murray, go. Writing it down though. Done. Okay. Bill Murray and Randy Quaid starred together in the bowling classic Kingpin. Randy Quaid, brothers with Dennis Quaid. Dennis Quaid was married to Meg Ryan. Meg Ryan starred with Tom Hanks in You've Got Mail and also Sleepless in Seattle. Tom Hanks! Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg have worked together on a number of projects, especially on the producing end of things, but one of their overlaps could be Catch Me If You Can, Saving Private Ryan, those are classics, and Steven Spielberg directed Oprah in her Oscar-winning role in The Color Purple. Check. All right. Woo! Maybe that morning walk was a good thing for me today. Now I have something for you. a brain teaser of sorts. So here's the scenario. I'll give the answers tomorrow. You're in a room that has 3 light switches and a closed door. So imagine I'm here in my office, 3 light switches and the door is closed. The light switches control 3 light bulbs on the other side of the door. So if you imagine my office has the 3 light switches and the closed door, on the other side are 3 light bulbs. Each one of the switches connects to one of the 3 bulbs on the other side. Okay? Once you open the door, you may never touch the switches again. How can you definitely tell which switch is connected to each light bulb? So I did a lot of clarifying explanation. Let me just read the whole scenario for you nonstop. You're in a room that has 3 switches and a closed door. The switches control 3 light bulbs on the other side of the door. Once you open the door, you may never touch the switches again. How can you definitely tell which switch is connected to each of the light bulbs? So feel free to post your suggestions in the comments. Could earn yourself a little shout out. We will go over that tomorrow. So last thing I want to talk about today is this concept I have here of positive closure. So this morning on my walk, I chatted with a dear friend, Carrie, and we were talking about, different things going on in our lives and the need for positive closure. So I started exploring that a little bit. There are people right now who are going through major life shifts, job changes, or closing on houses, and in this uncertain time, sometimes it's difficult to put some of those things in perspective because you're so worried about, the day-to-day and the anxiety that comes with it. But do what you need to do to create that positive closure with these major life events that are still going on. And from my point of view, the positive closure, I want to have positive closure on this week. So today's Friday. I get to see one of my classes this afternoon. It's the first week that we are more intensively tracking engagement, communicating with students. I want to make sure that I have some positive closure on this week, that I did what I could do to help my students, and that they know, even if they're not doing their part quite yet, that they know that I'm here for them. So I need to do that so I can put kind of a bookend on this week so I can rest and rejuvenate over the weekend. And also, can we make this closure positive? Like, there are so many funny TikTok videos out there. I don't know if anybody has seen on social media the videos of families getting in contorted positions and holding pose, and then it goes to a photograph from years before. Those are absolutely adorable. If I figure out how to connect, I'm going to do that. We need to find positives during this time that things are closed. I put on my board, sorry, I'm pulling it up for the 3rd time now. Shop small. If you do have to go out and about, consider supporting small business. And many are letting you order online and they'll ship or they'll deliver. So please follow all of those social distancing expectations, but support small business whenever possible. I mean, all businesses need our support right now, but especially think about your favorite mom and pop place. We waited 45 minutes for Chinese last night. We didn't sit there and wait, but normally, it's a 15-minute get your stuff and go, but it was 45 minutes. And although I was really hangry by the time we got our Chinese food, I think it was still worth it because it's a small family-run business and we're doing our best to support them. So that being said, this mug is the second in a series. I used the first one earlier in my mug series, so I have 2 more of these to go. So this is part of like this little French bistro, like dessert plate and mug set that I got from my Aunt Patty. But you can see Chez Jérôme, Restaurant, small business. This is not a chain. This is not McDonald's. No, support small business. All right. So working on some fun things for the weekend. I've actually gotten some student artistic projects, let's say, that they've sent me pictures or videos of. So I'm waiting to get their permission and their parents' permission to use it. And working on some actual intros. So as always, thank you for watching. Behave, be good, be kind. Continue to recycle for the love of all things. Social distance. Wash your hands all of the time. Wipe down common surfaces. Wear a mask. Wash your mask if it's a fabric one when you come home. But you know what? Stay home. Or go out for a walk. That's what I want you to do. All right. Continue to be good people, and I will see you soon. Bye.